Okay, sorry I had to cancel last night. I got home and just had a suddenly had a almost out of nowhere. I just had a really upset stomach. I still kind of feel a little bit queasy. And I don't know why, but I think I will be okay to stream this. So we're gonna do a little bit of I'm also sorry for getting started so late. I mentioned this the other day, but I had to run an errand in town today, so I did that. Basically, I had to pick up an order. Oh my gosh, the sound is already broken. Yep. Ay, 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 ay. Oops. I thought maybe it would work normally, but, you know, that's, just never going to happen. But we should be able to... should be good to do more stuff. I think we need to... Okay, I think we need to kill... Yeah, we need to get 4 more Fireclaw sack weapons? Yes. Also need to get a Dreadwing primary nerve. So... let's make it nighttime, first off. Because we need to kill... because we need to kill Apex machines, like, straight up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because we need luminous brainstems. We need, like, a lot of luminous brainstems. Move it. Alright, select that one. Oh, sweet. Oh, jeez. I just hit his chest a lot there. That is unfortunate. Oh good, this glitch happened again where he just forgot where I was. that to actually still damage me. Aim! There. Good. There. 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 The most difficult thing about this is not destroying the sack webbings. Because the sack webbing is their center mass. That's also why I'm so... Oh, good. He canceled out the fire effect. That's actually fantastic. That's actually the best case scenario for what he could have done. I missed. Move! There. 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 I somehow got hit by that. Darn it. Game. Re-equip the things. There. Whew. There, and then gotta be real careful here. Hey, don't do that. Got him. Alright. Should be 3 more to go, right? Yep, we got the sack webbing. Alright, 3 more Apex fire claws for now. I'm not gonna lie, there is definitely still at least one more, weapon. There's at least one more legendary weapon. There's probably like 2, maybe even 3 more. Because we don't have an legendary rope caster. We don't have a legendary.
Ready for anything now?
We know that the Wings of the Ten is a legendary blast sling because of the arena. I hear a dog barking. Give me a moment. Making sure my mic came back. Yes, it did. Okay. Sorry about that. As I was saying, this won't fully heal. We know the Winds of the Ten is a legendary blast sling because we had access to it for one arena fight. And we know that, I mean, we can see that there's a chest near Stemmer where we turn the ornaments in that has a golden something in it. Now, and I presumably that that chest is, or that we know for a fact that chest is locked, but my assumption is that that's Stemmer's chest, and once we turn in all of the ornaments, maybe except for maybe this one here, because I think this one was added in DLC, because I think we only had one. I'm like 99% sure this was added in with the DLC, and this one, because we only had like one, or because I think we only had one more ornament to discover. But anyway, my assumption is once we turn in all the ornaments, at least in the vanilla game, Stemmer will give us a key to unlock his chest, or to unlock the chest that's near him, and that will have another legendary weapon. Could be a legendary spike thrower, could be a legendary tripcaster, could be a legendary, another legendary warrior bow, could be a legendary rope caster, could be a legendary spike thrower, could be a could even be a legendary shredder gauntlet. I have no idea, but we definitely but the big thing we need right now is luminous brainstems, because each legendary requires 10 luminous brainstems to fully upgrade, which means to fully upgrade all of the ones that we know about, all of the legendary items that we for sure know about, because we have 9 of them and we know about a 10th one at least. That means that we need 100 luminous brainstems total. Or, now granted, we don't need that at the moment, we just need enough to get everything upgraded. But considering half of that is just the level 5 upgrade, then, I mean, we still need a ton. Yeah, we're at 24 right now. 2 of those... No. 8 of those, rather, would go to the level 4 upgrades. So that would leave us with 16. So that's why we, like, really, really, really need to kill Apex machines.
Might have been trying to collect this stuff and the machine attacked. I made run for it, but didn't make it.
How does that keep missing? Oh my gosh! Ugh. Okay, got it. Reloaded. Howdy, why are you here? Go away. Okay, that's bullshit. He can attack me while I'm in the animation of self-killing his friend. Oh, I blew up the sack weapon. Oh, no, I did not, actually. Nope, not that. Ow! It's not even, the sad part is, if I blow up the sack weapons, it's not even worth reloading because, what? How did that happen? That went around the that shit turned around the tree. Well, like I said, like I was saying, the sad part is, even if I do blow up the sack webbing, it's not worth reloading because we need so many luminous brain stones. Ah, shoot, I completely missed. What? A bit more precision with this, so I am going to... I need more precision than the Bolt Blaster allows me to have. The Bolt Blaster is really good for dealing a ton of damage. The Bolt Blaster is good for basically putting a wall of damage between you and the target. Whoa! Hey, none of that. You know what? Good point. Good point, game. It only had 2 hits left on it. Alright, now we just need 2 more Apex fire. Now we should be able to just kill 2 more and be, good. I would prefer if I could, it might be too early, or too late, to get this 3rd one. It's not, let's go! Go. Oh, game, reload. Oh, jeez. Nope. Whoa, hey! Awesome, we got the instant brittle. Oh, that is actually fantastic. Critical strike. Excuse me, game. Critical strike. Bam. Now, quickly.
Machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
There we go. Oh wow, we're getting so lucky with this. Holy crap. I missed by like a hair. Hello. There. Oh, that's the sack webbing. That's at the one spot I don't need to hit it at. Go, and now... Game, reload. What? There we go. 10% range defense weave. Alright, well, let's look and see if there's any things that have respawned. We only need one more Apex Fireclaw for now. Then we can actually go kill Apex Dreadwing to get the Dreadwing override. And then we'll get Apex Slaughter, and then we have to go through deal with Apex Slaughterspines, which is going to be very difficult. The good news is I should still be able to use some of my legendary armor against the Slaughterspine, because I think it's the Trapper one that has a yeah, the Trapper one has a resistance to Plasma. Carja-Stalker Elite, rather. So once we upgrade this one more level, we should be in pretty good shape to deal with even Apex Slaughterspines. Unfortunately, they didn't make it to where there was one gear that was just like, oh, this one piece of gear just has like 50% reduction from all sources of damage. So that's kind of lame in my opinion. I don't know. I'm more the type that I'm like, I like to see, you know, I don't like the idea of, oh, I'm fighting this particular enemy type, so now I have to switch up my entire outfit and perks and all that. Because my playstyle is going to stay exactly like it was. Let's go with this one first, I guess. Making absolutely sure. Yep, so I need Slaughterspines, Slaughterspines. Slaughterspines, 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 Slaughterspines. Oh, we have just enough Apex Frostclaw hearts, I think. I hope. 3 Stormbird hearts. Wow, we need, like, so many Fireclaw hearts. They really wanted you to kill a bunch of Fireclaws. Alright, now let's, craft ammo. We're a little low on echo shells, but I don't think we're gonna need a whole lot more when it comes to that. now we just have to wake at night one more time. We kill one more Apex Fireclaw without destroying the sack webbing, and we are good to go. Then we can farm up then we'll go farm up a Dreadwing primary nerve from the Apex Dreadwing that is right over, like, in this area, kinda, sorta. It's more like it's more like over here. Because we climb up here, then cross. Actually, I don't know where exactly it is. But it's along this path here where we were farming that the Thunderbird, the Stormbird. I think the Thunderbird is a type of jet, fighter jet. Is that a fucking regular Fireclaw? It is. Oh my gosh. Well, the good news is... I can quick save and restart, and magically it's an Apex Fireclaw. Oh, what the fuck? How did that hit me? Also, how did I hit him twice there? What? There. Reload. Got it. Alright, that is all we need for Apex Fireclaws for now. Now, we might need to kill more once we obtain Wings of the Ten, but we can't currently obtain Wings of the Ten because we're not far enough in the story. But I honestly feel like it's more important to get the arena gear. Super buffed, or super beefed up, because the arena gear is more, well, it's a little, like, randomly based, but it's also more skill based than oh, go find all of these things, or go complete all of these, go complete all these races to get Carja's Bane. Like, okay, or go find all the black bosses to obtain Wings of the Tin. Okay. Whereas the arena is just like, hey, complete all the arena challenges in the vanilla game, and you can get 3 sets of legendary armor and 4 legendary weapons. And you're like, oh, sweet. Alright, now, unfortunately, there really isn't a good shelter for me to operate out of. I think my best bet... I mean, first off, let's just... hold on. What is this weak? This is weak to Frost and Plasma. He'll have acid attacks. We'll just go to this shelter here. There. Alright, let's upgrade this. Kabam. Alright, now we just need now for the legendary stuff that we have right now, we just need Slaughterspines. However, that said, we need a lot of Slaughterspines. However, there is also an override we can get. I guess the best way to do it would be to go here. We just need a Dreadwing primary nerve. I think. Actually, let me go double check, because it might be 2 that we need. If it is, that's not a big deal, because it's just more, it's way over here, jeez. Because it's just... If it is 2, then that's just 1, maybe 2 more Dreadwings that we have to kill, Apex Dreadwings that we have to kill, and that's just 1 or 2 more Luminous Brainstones, which is nice. I think it was only 1. Yeah, 1 primary nerve. Oh, we need Shell Snapper bolts, but those don't always give Luminous Brainstones. As a matter of fact, Apex Shell Snappers and regular Shell Snappers both have like a 20-something% chance of dropping the Luminous Brainstem. Which I feel like is a bug, because... like, Shell Snappers normally are level 27. Tide Rippers are level 26. But Apex Tide Rippers always drop on Luminous Brainstem. They're level 44, but Apex Shell Snappers... Oh, they're level 42. That's interesting. Because they only have a 28% chance of dropping, which is the same as a regular Shell Snapper. How do I get that bolt again? by terror blasting basically its entire anywhere on its any of the four things on any of those things on its shell. Okay. So actually, I should just need to kill like one, maybe two of these. It's not even worth. The sad thing, the saddest part about that is, it's not even worth doing. Doing an Apex one, or killing an Apex one, because like the Apex one doesn't have any. We'll just like it would be a lot more experience, but like we're at level 61. We can't get any more powerful in terms of like level.
You look geared up for battle. Always a smart choice.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
I'm going to miss this chance to trade. So it is just one. I'm not gonna bother with the shell snappers just yet because yes, that's a reason, that's a thing I can grind for, but honestly, it's literally just gonna be blow up the shell on one. Probably with Terror Blast arrows, and then we'll be just permanently good for killing those things, for killing them. Okay, so we're here. I need to go up this way. This path right here will do, and then we go up here, and actually I think that's the normal path that I always take up. And then we just jump a bunch, we just keep spamming our jump. Oh, Apex Stormbird, and we have to kill that Stormbird, because otherwise it... And Apex Dreadwing, nice. Actually, that might be a regular Dreadwing. I think it's Apex, though. Stormbird for sure is Apex, you can see it. Okay, yeah, Dreadwing is also Apex, which is good. We do have to kill the Stormbird, unfortunately. If we don't, we will... Because if we don't kill the Stormbird, it will attack us while we're fighting the Dreadwing. I don't think so. Where did Scanlan go? Did he go flying off? Oh, no, here it is, right here. well. This Stormbird does not want to hold still. I guess the good news is it's still bugged and it can't actually fight us, so. My light flickered for a second. That was scary. Free luminous brain sim! This is also this would also be a very good way to farm up luminous brain sims because there's no risk. It's literally just stand here, kill the Stormbird, jump down, climb back up. Unfortunately, the way this particular one landed, it's just spinning in a circle over and over again, so it's kind of hard to hit its weak points. Haha, I finally hit one again. Still not quite, huh? Come on, turn around. The other way, my guy. Alright, look, I'm just gonna kill the storm. I'm just gonna kill him. There, and then there, and then there. And I got, that. And, go, Luminous Brainstem, Apex Stormbird Heart, and a couple more Stormbird parts. Did the other ones fall down below? Okay, that's weird, because we definitely knocked a couple of components off. Oh, I see one. Hold on. I thought I saw one. I guess I'm losing my mind. Or not. We definitely knocked off at least one more, and I don't know where it went. Oh well, it's not important.
Machine can tough out the cold. Frost won't help.
Alright, I gotta be... I did not remove the thing. Because I... Because I hit its back. Or I hit its, I didn't hit the thing that I was aiming for. Even though my arrow is stuck to it. What? Wow. Well, this is gonna suck. Alright, you know what? There. There. There.
It's done.
Wow, it still didn't lose its other thing. Ah! What the fuck? There. And now for the annoying part. Hey, I need this. So, there. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's fine. I didn't think he was trying to land on me there. He usually drops mines. Like, that, they usually do that, where they just drop a bunch of mines. Now for the real question, did we get the nerve? Because we definitely gave ourselves as many opportunities as we could, but as we all know, RNG is a fickle thing. Okay, we did, oh, awesome, we did get the nerve. And that means that we don't have to worry about another Apex Dreadwing. This is the nearest campfire, but that campfire is going to be heavily guarded. So let's go over to... Let's just go to Lowlands Path. Is that what it's called? Yep, Lowlands Path. Once we go there, we'll be able to re-equip all of our... We'll be able to resupply. We'll be able to resupply. We'll be able to fast travel to a shelter to progress time. It'll just be a much better time. We'll also be able to go back to the fabrication terminal and make the Dreadwing override. Bunch of bristle bats and Apex bristle bats.
Tread carefully, sir. The lowlands are a dangerous place.
The truth of the visions were revealed by this Outlander.
Alright, let's craft here, and then craft these. And then craft hunter arrows.
You know guarding is more than just standing there, right? You're welcome to take my
That's funny. You know guarding is more than just standing there, right? Meanwhile, in Jedi Survivor, hey, there were two droids that were saying, hey, if we're on patrol, but we're just standing in the same spot, that's guarding, right? Yup. we go. Alright, Dreadwing overrides are done. Now we just need one Slaughterspine circulator for this, but we're gonna have to fight Apex Slaughterspines for it because we need so many things. Yeah, some luminous brainstones. Also, we need... That means that we just need 22 Slaughterspine circulators, so that's... Very likely we're gonna have to kill over 40 Apex Slaughterspines. Which is gonna be rough. We're gonna operate out of the shelter that's near Cliffwatch. Actually, no, we're not. We're not. Well, maybe we should. I don't know. I'll have to see about something. Because the Slaughterspine site that I want to use is not the one in the middle of the map. It's the one off of the coast, or by the coast, rather. But there's a chance that if I go there, there's just going to be a bunch of rebels there that just automatically kill the Slaughterspine. Because I think the rebel, like, main base is right here, because we've definitely been here and seen a whole bunch of rebels there. Like over in Apex Rebel Machines, and a bunch of just rebels in general. You are a regular Slaughterspine.
Machine's weak against frost.
Which is unfortunate, because that just means I have to restart from save. I guess I could maybe... Yeah, Apex Slaughterspines seem to be exceedingly rare. Actually, I wonder if it's possible that that because this story hasn't required me to kill a Slaughterspine yet, that Apex variants just don't exist yet? Because we've definitely checked a couple of times in both sites, and we have yet to see an Apex Slaughterspine. Also, I'm dumb and almost went to fight the most powerful machine in the game with armor equipped that's weak to its main style of attack. So we don't quite have as much range defense, but we do have more but we have a ton of plasma defense. Did the magic trick for the fire claw work for the slaughter spine? Oh my gosh, it did. No, never mind. No, it didn't. I picked up that berry and then restarted from. I don't know what's wrong with me. However, I will go ahead and do this inventory outfits just so I don't have to worry about remembering every time. Go ahead and switch, and then there, and I thought for a second there was a creature in that. I was like, and I was really concerned because, well, there's not normally creatures in or not big creatures. In the water there. I'm going the wrong way. Again, it's a normal, regular slaughter spine.
Plasma's wasted against that machine.
So the thing is, there's no way that I'm... So the thing is, there's no way that, that we're required to kill, like, a whole bunch of a particular machine before Apex variants will spawn, because we definitely had machines that we had only killed like one of, and then we were immediately seeing Apex variants. Matter of fact, Fire Claws, I don't think we had even killed Fire Claws. I think the first Fire Claw we saw in the game was an Apex variant. Now that could be a nod to the first game, where it's just like, oh, in order to fully complete the DLC, you had to kill a bunch of Fire Claws, so we're just gonna automatically make Apex variants spawnable. This is also a regular one. What is happening with this? Because like the Fire Claws, we were finding Apex no problem. Same with the others. Maybe there is like a hidden bonus depending on how many you've killed. Or a hidden bonus chance depending on how many you've killed. Because I think we've only killed one slaughter spine, right? Yeah, we've only killed one slaughter spine. So maybe the reason we were finding so many more is because every Apex machine we killed technically inflated our kill score, so to speak. Because it doesn't count because it's not worried about how many Apex variants we've killed. It's worried about how many types of a particular machine we've killed. Okay, I'm gonna try killing a couple regular ones. Oops. I need to see, first off, capacitor capsule. There's no antenna on this one. There is the chance for a luminous brainstem from the thing on its mouth. Plasma core.
Should hit it with frost ammo.
We did not get the thing I was hoping to get. How wide of a path is this thing taking? Jeez. This thing is fully circling. A little cautious, make sure it doesn't. That was not what I was aiming to do, but whatever. I definitely was bugged and stood up. Not do what I wanted to. Well, this is awkward. We are not reloaded at all. Oh, oh. That's not good for me. There. There. Oh, that works? Question mark? Strike. Spam. Oh, jeez! Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. This is gonna hurt. Actually, that did no damage. Ah, awesome. We got a luminous brainstem, and we got a circulator out of it. Now, unfortunately... How did this pigeon get killed? What? Unfortunately, we did not find an Apex one. That was not an Apex one, so... That said, still entirely possible that we can make a couple more, still entirely possible that a couple more kills will, coerce some Apex ones to spawn. That Shellwalker convoy is going to be annoying to deal with, but we'll be able to avoid. We should be able to avoid it. Honestly, if I needed to, I can go all the way over here. I don't think we're gonna need to, though. As a matter of fact, we're probably far enough away now that the Slaughterspine is respawned. Did respawn, but it only respawned as a regular one. That said, I guess I can kill it anyway. frozen and get wrecked via Bolt Blaster. Fine, I'll Hunter Bow you down. No brainstem that time, but we did get a primary nerf as well as another circulator, so that's nice. Oh, hello. Interesting little underpass here. I don't think I've seen that before. I guess it's how you're meant to bypass this area here.
The fortification looks dangerous. Better not get too close.
Yeah, it's really weird that they put immortal enemies there that also, like, they don't instant kill you. If you get too close, you just die. And I guess they did put the warning in, there by Aloy saying, hey, that fortification looks dangerous, better not get too close, but, like... I think they put a data log in there, didn't they? And they definitely put stuff in there for us, that we can obtain. Well, that we normally would be able to obtain if we didn't just automatically die because hey player, you stood too close to the thing that we didn't want you to stand close to. Yeah, like I said, the good news about Slaughterspines is we don't really have to worry about stripping them for parts.
This will break my fall. The fortification looks dangerous. Better not get too close.
Turn back, barbarian, or we'll open fire.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
There's no way I'm getting past that emplacement. I wonder what it's for.
Alright, here we go. Apex Slaughterspine. Weak to... Oh my gosh, it's weak to acid and fire and resistant to everything else. Let's see. So... Hold on, we're glitched out right now. Processing capsule. Okay, so there's two processing capsules, and they're just at the front. Those do have a 15% chance of each of dropping luminous brainstems, so I should grab those if I'm able to. It shouldn't be that hard to line up a shot.
Acid ammo will make this go quick.
Oh my gosh, it's so fucking heavily armored. I did not put an arrow on it. What? Resource canister. Not resource canister. What? Does have a purge water sack. Oh, that's scary. That's very scary. That's very scary. I turned the other way. Bro, how many Terror Blast arrows do I have to hit your capsule with? Cause so far we're at 2. Like at this point, I feel like I should probably just go for the kills. Alright, that's one. I think it did drop a luminous brainstone because there's a purple thing there. Unless there's just a chance that it dropped some other purple thingy. Okay, that one did drop a brainstem, so that's perfect. It took 3 precision arrows, and... I'm not actually sure how I'm gonna get the other one. Oh, you didn't see shit, my guy. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I am as prepared as I can possibly get for this fight, to be honest, but still not really looking forward to the fight. And not wanting to trigger the fight before I'm ready. For a second, I thought he was just turning around, and I was real worried. Ah, shit, hold on.
Doesn't look like plasma will do much damage.
Oh my gosh, I removed so much. That's the capsule. Something else went flying over that way. Oh, never mind. That's just a gull that it decided to step on. Another one? Nope. Well, I guess that's fine. Alright, time for a rough time. First off, let me find where it's blaze canister. Oh, acid canister, not sack. I missed. What's up?
There.
None of that. Whew! Nope, none of that. That's scary. Oh, that's less scary, actually. I thought that was just a bunch of rapid-fire plasma blasts coming directly for me. I didn't realize they were just randomly placed around. Okay, that was a new trick. Or a new attack, anyway. How did that hit me from over here? Unfortunately... Unfortunately, I can't... I mean, I can bring up my really good weapons, but... Honestly, it might be worth trying to go for the instant brittle anyway. That did so much damage. There we go, and now I do this. Yeah, it's definitely going to be worth using the ice abilities anyway. Look at how quickly this guy's going down now. Woo! It will definitely be worth. Awesome, and especially because we have the instant hurdle chance. Now, it's unlikely we're gonna keep proccing. We're gonna proc that every time, but look at how quickly that thing went down. Jeez. We got everything we could have possibly hoped for it, aside from, well, a third luminous brainstem, but. Alright. So the shelter here. I'm gonna upgrade our, the Sun Scourge immediately, because dealing more frost damage with that is just going to be absolutely necessary. Like, that will make doing this so much faster. Frost damage is so OP, dude. Because it makes them more vulnerable to damage from basically every other source. So all you need is so freeze it, advanced bolt blaster it, or rather the blast forge it, advanced bolts via the from the blast forge on it, and we will be real good. Now, we did use a lot of acid hunter arrows there, but honestly, we went through the acid hunter arrows we used for like for like less than for like maybe a third of its health, and then we switched to the frost hunter arrows, and we just it was so much faster, man. So let's immediately finish the Sun Scourge. And then we'll go with the Blast Forge for the next one. And then this armor will be the third one that we get, because the only thing we're farming now was going to be Apex Slaughterspines, and I'm not too terribly worried about. I'm not really all that worried about the other. I'm worried about grabbing the things that we're going to be using to farm Apex Slaughterspines first, and getting those powered up first. Specifically because if we don't do that, we will be in for a much rougher time. Listen, I'm just passing by. I'm trying to give you guys a wide berth.
Turn back, barbarian, or we'll open fire.
There's no way I'm getting past that emplacement. What do that's for? The fortification looks dangerous. Better not get too close.
What's this? I'm not gonna risk it.
There's no way I'm getting past that emplacement. I wonder what it's for.
Yeah, so it looks like you had to kill at least 2 white machines, or 2 regular machines before Apex variants will spawn. And then I think the more variants of, and then I think the more of them. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's exactly what is happening. Is we have to kill, or rather. Based off how the game tracks your machine type kills, it seems like you have to have at least 2. kills of a particular type, and then the more that you do kill, the more common Apex variants will become. Which means Apex Slaughterspines are about to become super common after we get done with this, because we're going to be killing, like, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30 of them.
The fortification looks dangerous. Better not get too close.
Turn back, barbarian, or we'll open fire.
Oh, but at least there's an Apex Slaughterspine
There's
here.
no way I'm getting past that emplacement. I don't know what it's for. Should save my plasma ammo. Do something else.
Yeah, well, you know. Jeez. Yeah, it's really weird how much we have as far as how many times we have to hit this.
They're looking for me.
Well, duh, Aloy, we just shot it with a Tear Blast arrow. I'm sorry, a Precision Tear arrow. I'm gonna keep calling it Tear Blast and just... Trying to get a little closer so I can see. It did not drop a purple. Which is unfortunate. Does this thing drop echo shells? It does not, even though it does have a sound-based, like, stun thing that it can do. Thank goodness this thing has no peripheral vision. It looks like a pelican got crushed. I don't know where my... Yeah, it definitely hit the capsule directly there.
Just a plain rice. Very red.
I mean, you're not wrong, Aloy, but also... the grass itself is red, so, you know. I figure since that didn't immediately, the processor thing capsule didn't immediately break, it's not really worth risking immediately alerting him. We might have missed ever so slightly, it's hard to tell. That time we definitely missed ever so slightly, but it did not matter. Did I not knock the capsule off? I totally fucking didn't. What do you mean? Hi. Ow! That's fair. Nope. Oh, what the fuck? How did that hit me? Oh, jeez. That works. Hello, crab. Hello, Slaughterspine. Now, did I get another brainstone? I did not get another brainstone. Unfortunate.
Save the extra stock for later.
Oh, there we go. Let's say one more and I should be good. Alright, now if I just go a little bit away, or put a little bit of distance between myself and the site. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if I pick these up now or not, because we... This is probably far enough, honestly. Like, where this road kind of intersects the map along this... or along that sort of axis. Probably far enough. Actually, no, that was not far enough, huh? I'm surprised. We... do have a thing to do. Or we... Okay, so we're here now. Maybe this is far enough away? Just back to the road? Or back to this cross-section of the road? Or I guess, yeah, intersection. Yeah, that's far enough, because I could hear... Because we heard the slaughter spine make a noise. Are you a regular one?
Tweak to acid.
Okay, good. I was gonna be a little bit annoyed. Alright, get in this bush here. Wait for my opportunity to make the shot, and there. I very slightly missed, but it will be okay. Ooh, that good. It was, but I did not get anything worthwhile from it. Of course I know something's up, Aloy. They basically just got... It got shot by an arrow. Also, interestingly enough, apparently this slaughter spine cannot hear sounds. Alright, and then this grass right here for the next one. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I forgot. I can just throw another, I don't have another. I was gonna say I can just throw another, purge water, or frost thing on here, but... I don't have another purple frost one, but I guess I can throw this 12% here. Ah, that was the wrong arrow. That's embarrassing. How does that wait, I'm so confused. It's indestructible. So it can't be attached or destroyed, but it also disables an ability if it is destroyed? That makes no sense. Anyway... I guess while we are waiting on it, there's not really much point in highlighting its track.
Could hit it with acid.
This time let's not use the wrong arrow. Oh, I missed my shot. Alright, you know what? Hold still. Oh, jeez! What the? That was ridiculous. Oh, jeez. Damn it.
Gotta go.
Yeah, but we're also about to take it. Have a very large hit.
You can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
How does that hit me from so far? Strike, bam. Bam. Not a good spot for me to be in. Hi, I'm gonna go this way. Okay. There, 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 there. Got him. Alright, there's another Apex Slaughterspine down. I'm not getting a lot of brainstones, unfortunately, because they only drop one. That said, we can go ahead and update the, not update, upgrade the the Blast Forge, our Bolt Blaster. And having that dealing more damage.
The fortification looks dangerous. Better not get too close.
Turn back, barbarian, or we'll open fire.
Look, I'm just after these berries. I know I instant die if I get too close.
There's no way I'm getting past that emplacement. I wonder what it's for.
Honestly, there's no telling. I mean, I'm sure it'll be explained either in the story or the DLC, one of the two. Probably the DLC. Although that was there before the DLC released, so that would just mean that the DLC is that would just be like teaser content for the DLC, sort of. Which I guess is totally possible, but... I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and power up our the Blast Forge. Because this thing is extremely powerful. Alright, so we need... So I have 17 luminous brain stems. 1... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10, 5 is 35, so we need 18 more. We also, however, need an Apex or a Slaughterspine circulator, another one, before we even think about getting more upgrades. Oh, did I make the... I did not make the ammo. There... Honestly, I'm gonna stop using the... going for the Terror Blast things. The precision for the processing castles, because even though there is a 30% chance for an extra brainstem, technically speaking, well, each one has a 15% chance, so that means by the time we tear off 10 of them, that's basically like, you may as well say it's a 1 in 10 at that point. That means for every 10 of those we tear off, which is every 5 which would be every 5 Slaughterspines, we would get 1 extra one, approximately. I want to put impact damage on you as well, if I can. Do I have impact damage? I have concentration damage. I do have 1 more impact damage. That's only one. And that's awful because I'd like to put that on my... on this. On Deathseeker's Shadow. Actually, I have two more. One, because I have two on the Sun-Touched Hunter Bow. Sorry about that, I got rudely interrupted. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start shutting that hall door, and again, and probably blocking it off with the dumbbell as well. I don't have a 50-pound kettlebell I can use. Because otherwise I'm just not going to stop getting interrupted while these streams are happening. Oh, right, we have to... progress time to night. Save again. So my problem is so like the interruption is for food, but like the problem that I have is like first off they can't just knock on the door, or this person doesn't have the like intellect to just knock on the door apparently, and second, fucking. Because I was always trying to be like anonymous, like completely. Like I didn't even want my first name to be known, but obviously it's out there now. Because there are several recordings where my name is screamed out loud enough to be heard through noise-canceling headphones and through a closed door. But again, if you live with someone who streams and you know that they stream, just let them do their own fucking thing. Like, if you decide to cook, that's fine. Let them and cook enough for them. That's fine. Just knock on the door and tell them and tell them so they can be like, oh, I hear a knock at my door. Let me go see what that's about. Or if they otherwise just don't just completely leave them alone in silence when they're back in the room that they stream from and haven't been out in several hours, because at that point they're obviously streaming.
Acid ammo could help here.
Yeah, it could, but not really. Oh jeez, I missed my second shot. See, look, it's already down to like half its health. Oh, jeez, what the fuck? Can you... What is happening? This is gonna hurt. Actually, it did not hurt. Oh, this is gonna be a fun kill. We're not gonna see this very often. Slam down. Ghost level up. Oh, we did not get a primary, no, a circulator from it. And it died on a bit of health. That's annoying. Yeah, just having all this extra, just having a little bit of extra damage and a little bit of extra, like, just having a little bit of extra damage and, a little bit of extra, like, defense will go for such a long way with this. Excellent, another Apex variant.
This easy?
And now we shall kill the Apex Slaughterspine so that we can harvest its innards for our personal gain. Well, that's awkward. Hang on. Critical strike. Why can't I critical strike? I was not allowed to do my combo. You know, that could have been way worse. Ah, shit. What the fuck?
Speed ammo.
Oh, jeez! That's a bullshit attack. Even with 50% plasma resistance, that still does so much. And it counts for, like... Oh, what the fuck? I dodged that. What? I definitely pressed circle and Aloy just did not move. Game. Also, we got another circulator, and that is all that we need to upgrade our defenses. Oh, no, what would be really interesting would be if I could get another circulator. Because that would be 3 circulators. Am I at the intersection yet? Basically, this might be close enough. It was. Might be this last one might be a little difficult, but because we're running a little low on supplies, but if I crit here, and then bam, and then I do this, game, bam, and then bam, bam, bam. There we go. 1. 2. Ah, shit. Got him. Jeez. There. I don't think so. Whew, nope, I don't think so. There. That. Oh, that's bad. That's also bad. Strike, bam. Ow, what the fuck? Bam. Bam. And Resonator, or not Resonator, Valor Surge. Not do anywhere near as much as I'd hoped. That's not a good spot for me to be in. There. Awesome. Okay. Making good progress. Alright, before I get, bothered again, I think I need to go ahead and end off and go get food.
It's on me.
So we're gonna get back, so we're gonna head back to the shelter, save, then I'm gonna take a break and eat, and we'll be back, to this. Hopefully more on time tomorrow. We'll be grinding out more Apex Slaughterspines. We're pretty much gonna finish out the machine grinding, and then we'll continue the story after we finish machine grinding, because I want people to have a chance to, like...
No,
Turn
get too
back,
close.
barbarian, or we'll open fire.
There's no way I'm getting past that emplacement. I don't know what it's for.
I definitely wish I could hold a few more frost arrows, or a few more arrows in general. Or a few more munitions in general, I should say. It's crazy to me that the stash has infinite room, because you would think eventually that you could technically grab up enough stuff to cause an integer overflow. Now, chances are it'd have to be a really common resource like Ridgewood or medicinal berries, but... and you'd have to play the game for years on end. Alright, there we go. So now we'll be able to much more easily deal with, the Apex Slaughterspine, because our gear is as strong as it can possibly get. Well, the gear that we're using to fight the Slaughterspines is as strong as it can possibly get. Yep, so we just need... We have, what, 3 weapons to upgrade and 3 outfits as well? Yes, 3 weapons and 3 outfits. I think the next thing we're going to upgrade, the next 2 things we're going to upgrade are going to be the Deathseeker Shadow and the Nora Thunder Warrior, respectively. So we'll need 2... So we need... What is that? 3... Well, hold on. 2 times 6 is 12, and we have 1, so that's 11 more circulators. The big thing we need is we need 15 more brain stems, which are going to be a nightmare to get. Also, I am wrong, because we also need 2 more Slaughterspine circulators for the override, so that's 13 more that we need, because we need 14 total. But we will get those in time. Honestly, honestly, with how our luck's been so far with circulators, which is surprising. 69% versus... Actually, yeah, that's the same. I was gonna say, as far as our luck has been so far with circulators, I definitely feel like we very much, well, it's entirely possible we'll just end up having like an excess of Slaughterspine, or of kills, but we have to kill... We have to get the hearts from at least 10 of them. I don't even think we have... I think we still need a bunch of hearts, right? Yeah, because we have 3, so we need at least 3 more hearts. Wait. No, we need 4 more hearts. Because I'm also kind of somewhat trying to prepare to just immediately upgrade Wings of the 10. And that's gonna take 10 on its, or 10 things on its own, so we need 15, so we need 25 more Luminous Brainstems total. Ugh, we have so much to do. So much grinding. But that's gonna do it for now. We will come back to this tomorrow, hopefully a little bit more on time. I'll be back at about 8 Central Time, so about an hour and 20 minutes, where we will be continuing Jedi Survivor, and hopefully having a better time than we did last time. I'm actually not sure what we're gonna pop up, because last time we played, I lost power, and that ended the stream, and I don't remember where when my last save was. Fortunately, it retroactively checkpoints certain things, like treasure chests and stuff, I'm pretty sure. So... Well, I say treasure chests, but, like, if I open a chest, I'm pretty sure it'll retroactively, I'm pretty sure it'll retroactively, like, activate that, or, like, remember that I activated it. You know what's funny? I could totally just apply the Nora Anointed look, and this would just be and that would just be Aloy's canon look. But I like the look of the Tanakh Vindicator outfit better than other things. Or better than most of the other outfits. I don't dislike the look of the North Under Warrior armor. I just don't like it as much as the Tanakh Vindicator outfit. It's definitely really weird to me that the game starts off with what is essentially the Shield Weaver's outfit, and then and the Shield Weaver outfit is just really bad in this, because it's the best armor in the game in Zero Dawn, and then they spawn you with it in what apparently. Or with what it is, and then they spawn it you with it in this, and it's just like, and it's just like, oh, it's not, and it's just like, oh, it's not a good outfit or not a good armor anymore. But yeah, that's all for now. I will see you all in about, well, now it's closer to an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, see you all in a bit. Later.